All right, real talk for a second. Have you ever met that one person who just never loses it? Like everything around them is chaos. People arguing, plans falling apart, pressure building. And they're just standing there like, yeah, we got this. Meanwhile, you're 2 seconds away from a mental breakdown, overthinking everything, and wondering if moving to a forest and starting a new life is a good idea. So what's their secret? Are they just built different? Or do they know something most of us don't? Here's the thing. Calm people aren't emotionless robots. They feel stress, anger, frustration, all of it. The difference is they don't let those emotions run the show. Most people react instantly. Something goes wrong and boom, panic mode. But calm people? They pause. That's it. Just a small pause. And that tiny moment changes everything. It's like their brain goes, hold up, is this actually a big deal? Take something simple. Traffic. You're stuck, already late, and your brain is like, this is the worst day ever. But a calm person, they're like, well, can't fix it. Let me play some music. Same situation, totally different vibe. That's because they've mastered something most people haven't. They don't react to everything. Not every situation deserves your energy, and calm people get that. Someone says something rude? Cool. Plans get canceled? It happens. They low-key filter everything through one question. Is this gonna matter later? And if the answer's no, they just let it go. Like, imagine how much peace you'd have if you stopped treating every little inconvenience like it's a life crisis. Another big thing. They're okay with not being in control all the time. Most people stress because they want everything planned out perfectly. But life loves plot twists. Calm people already know that. So instead of fighting it, they roll with it. Think of it like being in water. If you panic, you sink. But if you relax, you float. They've learned how to float. And here's a big one. They don't take things personally. Someone's in a bad mood, not their problem. Someone ignores them, probably busy. Most people instantly think, did I do something wrong? But calm people understand that most behavior has nothing to do with them. People are just dealing with their own stuff. That shift alone, it saves so much mental energy. Now let's talk about their real superpower, the pause. When something triggers them, they don't snap right away. They give it a second, maybe a breath, maybe a moment. But that gap between feeling and reacting is where all their control lives. Because once you react instantly, you lose control. But if you pause, you choose your response. And that's power. Anyone can yell. Anyone can get angry. Anyone can react. That's easy. But staying calm when everything around you is messy, that takes strength. That takes practice. And yeah, let's be honest. It's not like calm people never get overwhelmed. They do. They just don't let it show in a way that messes up their peace or their decisions. They feel it, process it, and move on instead of spiraling. So here's something you can try. Next time something goes wrong, instead of reacting instantly, just pause and ask yourself, is this really worth my energy? That one question can save you from so much unnecessary stress. Because at the end of the day, calm people aren't lucky, and they're not born that way. They've just trained their mind to protect their peace. And once you start doing that, you'll realize something crazy. The world doesn't get less chaotic, but you get stronger, steadier, and way harder to shake. And honestly, that's the kind of power most people are out here chasing without even realizing it.